Okay, here we are. Now we're going to do level 3. Level 3 means we're going to actually start constructing our own transformations. So when we construct our own transformations, we have to have a strong understanding of what we're doing. So let's look at the first problem here. This first one says translate x minus 3 y plus 2. So x minus 3 tells me we're going to move 3 to the left. And y plus 2 means we're going to move 2 up. So what we do is we find a key point. And I usually like to choose the upper left. It's just what I do. It doesn't actually matter what you do, but having something consistent is always good to help you get it done. So again, we're moving 3 to the left and 2 up. So I go 1, 2, 3 to the left and 1, 2 up. So if this point represents this point, I can pretty much just start drawing as if I'm drawing the thing that's already there. See, I've got that, I got that, got that, got that, and I've got that, and I've done it. Now I need to make sure that everything works. So like I said, everything's 3 to the left and 2 up. So let's just choose another point and see if its corresponding point is also 3 to the left and 2 up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, this one's been done correctly. You can check any point now and they'll all be the same. 3 to the left and 2 up. So that's our translation. Let's move on to our rotation. Rotations can be quite a nightmare. This one says plus 90 degrees. That means we're going to be moving clockwise 90 degrees. So these can be tough. What you've got to do is choose a point again. So we're going to choose, I'm going to choose this point. I'm choosing it just because it's close to the origin. So in this case, I'm going to move to the origin, and then I have to make a 90-degree clockwise turn. So that means from here to here. See how that's clockwise 90 degrees? So this point represents this point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do all the vertices the same way. So I'm going to go to this vertex, and so I'm going to go here. Now to make 90 degrees here, I've got to go across the boxes to here. So that's this one. So you see this point becomes this point. These can be a little bit of a headache at first. This one here goes towards the origin, and see how it went 4 and 1? That means that this one's got to go 4 out and 1 up. You see how these are 90-degree angles? This is really tricky. And then this one, it's got to go 2 down, which means to map it here is going to be here. So when I have my 4 vertices, then I can start to make my shape. And now, looking at this one, this little triangle becomes this little triangle. So that's a black triangle. And this one's white. The alternating one will be black. This one will be black. And this one will be black. And we've got it. Not easy. Those are tricky. Those are probably the hardest ones actually. But again, the way it works is you take each point and create a right angle to find its corresponding point. When you can do that, then you have the outline of your new shape and you've got your rotation. So practice these. Make sure to watch this one multiple times until you're sure you've got it. And practice it on your own paper. Okay, next one. Reflect over the x-axis. Okay, we're going to reflect this over the x-axis. So remember, the y-axis is this one, and the x-axis is this one. So it may seem backwards, but reflecting over the x-axis means you're doing it up and down, because you're flipping it over this axis. So this is what we have. We're going to flip this over. So if this goes 3 up, then I'm going to go 3 down. If this goes 1 over, I'm also going to go 1 over. If this goes 2 back, I'm going to go 2 back. If this goes 1 over, I'm going to go 1 over. If this goes 2 up, I'm going to go 2 down. If this goes 1 over, I'm going to go 1 over. This is 3, so that's what I'm going to have. I'm going to shade this in. Alright, and then this part. This one has a height of 2, so I'm going to go 2 more onto this side. And this also has 2. Now this comes out 1, so I'm going to come out 1 right here. and then this goes up 1, so I'm going to go down 1, and this one comes out 1, so I can come out 1 here. This goes up 1, so I'm going to go down 1, and then across those 3. I'm going to shade those. And you may have decoded our secret message here. The message is hi. Alright. Last one. We are dilating to a 2/3 scale factor. So here's our origin, and then here's our actual drawing. And this is kind of tricky. You've got to be pretty clever with your counting and figuring out. So the best thing to do is to figure out the coordinates of each point, especially the outer vertices. So what we've got here is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 3, 6. So if I'm doing a 2/3 dilation, what I do is I multiply each of these by 2/3. So 2/3 times 3 is 2, and 2/3 times 6 is 4. So 2/3 of 6 is 4. Okay, so our new coordinates of this point will be 2, 4. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be right here. So this one becomes that one. Okay, this one, if you count, is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it has coordinates of 3, 3. So 3, 3 times a 2/3 scale factor is going to be 2, 2. 2, 2 is 1, 2, 1, 2. It's going to be right here. So this one becomes this one. And this one over here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So if that's 6, 3, the scale model is going to be 2/3 of that. So it's going to be 4, 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So these 3 represent the image. So our image is going to have little triangles, and a square at 2/3 the size of the original, 2/3 the distance to the origin. So there you have it. Okay, that does it for level 3 on this homework. The last one is going to be single problems that take up, well, they actually use all 4 transformations in one problem. So that'll be next. Thanks.